Good morning. So, on our way to Coco Cay. So, wish me luck out in the sun. Just got off the Wonder on the way to Coco Cay. Woo! Let's get some walking music on so I can get to the end of the pier. It really wasn't a bad walk, but it was pretty warm outside and there wasn't a shuttle in sight. So if anybody needed a shuttle, they were going to have to wait at least 20 to 30 minutes to get one. It's such a nice day that the balloon is up. I decided to stop and take some photos of these two sister ships, the Harmony of the Seas, pulled up right next to us. And as you can see from the fact sheets, they are basically the same ship, except Wonder of the Seas has 120 more cabins and a lot more people. I made it to Coco Cay in one piece. I made it all the way to uh, Breezy Beach at Chill Island, and I'm sitting here, and there's not many people here yet because it is only at 9:51 in the morning. But I figured I'd come early and then have some lunch and then head back to the ship when it starts getting to the hottest part of the day. I might check out Oasis Lagoon shortly, but this is a nice little area. It would be nice though if they had like regular chairs, because with my back injury, I have a really hard time with the lounge chairs. I'm just actually sitting on the very edge of it now. I may put it down and fully recline. But yeah, going to be a beautiful sunny day at Coco Cay. Seriously, Royal Caribbean, why can't we rent trikes like that? I would love to be able to tool around on one of those. That would be so much freaking fun. Once I got overwhelmed by the heat, I decided to come back to the ship to eat, so that way I could be in a nice air conditioned restaurant. I absolutely love this roast beef sandwich from the Park Cafe, and I highly recommend that you give it a try. It's probably a little bit loud, but this is the solarium area. I came up here to try and get in a pool, but they are all packed, but that's okay. I found myself a nice chair, and I'm gonna just be hanging out for a while. And I have the perfect view of everybody coming back in from Coco Cay. You can just see that through the window there. And yeah, just hanging out. Oh yeah, you can see on this side, you can see the lagoon. After hanging out in the solarium for a couple of hours, I went back to my room and got ready for dinner, having Chops Grill this evening. I'll show you what I'm having for my entree, and then I'll have a food review in a later video. Okay, y'all, here's my beautiful ribeye that has shown up, and I got a little too excited and started cutting it right away. Let's see. This is my mashed potatoes and my mushrooms, and they look delicious. So I'll be putting that all in my mouth today. So right after dinner, I had reservations for the Aqua Show Intense. Unfortunately, my back was done and just couldn't sit to wait for the show to start. And unfortunately, later in the cruise, several of the showings got canceled because of the rain. So I am definitely going to give Icon of the Seas a huge win for having the enclosed Aqua Theater. So I decided to just head back to my cabin to relax for a bit. And let me give you a tour of some of the artwork that's in my hallway. Just want to show you some of the beautiful artwork. Every stairwell is different. That's like 8.5 up there. Looks like, oh, those Viewmaster slides. That's what those are. If you're too young, you won't understand what a Viewmaster is, but that's really cool. And then this beautiful flowers with the butterfly. This beautiful African art animal. Let's see. It's a beautiful painting. I just realized there's no fish or anything on the floor to tell you which direction is forward. But the little plaques on the wall do show you a ship and the direction of the ship. So that's great. And then there are maps on the walls as well. I'm just going to sit back and relax on my sofa for a little bit. I was scheduled for the intense Aqua show tonight, but after sitting about 30 minutes in those seats, my back just could not take it anymore. So unfortunately, about 5 minutes to show time, I did have to get up and walk back to my room. I've just kind of put a lot of strain on my back today, sitting in the sun loungers on Coco Cay and then sitting in the sun loungers in the solarium. And then when I ate at dinner at Chops, the chair appeared to be really comfortable, but when I stood up, my back was quite tender and sore. So that probably just contributed to it. Sorry for moving the camera. But yeah, so bummer that I missed that tonight, but I'm sure I may have another chance to see it. There's always a last minute walk up space available. They do leave a large section kind of open for that. I'll probably go down to the casino in a little bit and try my luck there. Other than that, that's all I have on the agenda. Tomorrow night, I'm doing the 150 Park, I believe is what it's called. So I'm doing a comparison of so inexpensive, medium priced, and expensive price restaurants. And you'll just have to wait for that video to see what I think of the three. So I chose Playmakers, Chops for the medium, and 150 Park for the expensive. So make sure you keep an eye out for that video. And so far, so good. You'll just have to wait and see how it all turns out. For my review of Coco Cay, I just think I'm not far enough in my weight loss journey to be able to enjoy a place that is so hot. I became overwhelmed with the heat after about an hour and a half, and I had to just get back to the ship as quickly as I could. And honestly, it wasn't just me. I did see several people who were almost in need of medical attention. Maybe in a year from now, I can come back and give the island another try. And stay tuned for the next video, which will be day number 3 at sea.